Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a refresh video. So just to replay what we have this information right here. He bounces up and down. So we're gonna pretend this is a character. And what we need to do is we need to grab something for the character to capture, which will be coins per se. So let's go to a website called flaticon.com, and these images are free, so when we download them, we can. These icons are free, but we'll just put a prop. We'll thank the owner or whoever designed it so that he or she gets props for it. So go to icons. That's not what I want to do. We are on icons. I want to look up coins. All right. So I'm gonna type in coins. And so there's a million different coins. You don't have to choose the same coin I'm choosing. You choose what you want to choose. Well, there's a lot of cool things there. I'm gonna next page, see if anything I like. All right, so I'm gonna go to the previous page. Choose one of these guys. I like that coin right there. That's pretty sweet. You might like that coin. But you guys choose what you want to choose. I'll choose this. Click on it. Alright, why did it bring that up? That's no. Alright, here we go. So it's right here. You can choose the white one, choose the black one. I'll choose this one here. I want to use a PNG file. So probably want to go with PNG. It'll be easier since for aspect. Free download. Yes, so you see this right here, how to credit the author. I will copy that at some point here. Copy it, let me download it, and I'll save it somewhere so I could use it later on. Text. And I'll paste it in here. That way I have a copy of it later on, I can use it. Alright, so we have our download, so it should be in wherever your folder is. And so what I'm gonna do here is I have it in my downloads folder right here. So let's do this. Go over in image assets and hit OK. So now if I go to image assets, actually right here is the copy of it. Right here. Grab it here and see if you can just drag it into image assets. It's not coming in like that. Alright. This is what we need to do. Let me delete it from here. Reference. Click on assets. And let's copy it in there this time. Let me find my folder. There it is. And I drag it. I'm going to just do it in here. There we go. So we'll drop it in there, just like that. So we have this right here. So now let's go to our code. All right. And we are on here where we have the touches begin. So we have to create a new. So let me zoom in here. Hide that for now. So hopefully this is pretty clear. All right, so we'll create a function, and I'll call it generate coin, and we'll do this right here. So we'll call this function in order for it to work. So we'll use a conditional statement. We'll say if let coin equal sk sprite node. We talked about that before, and we'll do image named. And we'll pass in an image name. I'll just call it coin, which I think that's what it was called. If you look at your download folder, it was called coin.png. If you go to your assets, I don't know if it lists it there or not. Yeah, so it's called coin. So that's why if it was called something else, then that's what we will go with. So just making sure that works. All right. So yeah, I know you're barking at me. Not a big deal. I don't really care too much. All right. So then we'll do a bracket like that, and we'll do add child, and then we'll pass in the SK node, which will be coin. Okay, so that'll be, what did I miss? Initializer for conditioning option. If let coin equal SK sprite node, image named coin, okay, add child coin. I don't see it. I don't see it. What am I missing? Not really sure what I was doing here, so let's see if we just make it let for now to get it running. So let's run it. Oh, gotta stop it. Oh geez. Alright, so now it's blowing up again. What the heck? Variable used within its own value. What the hell does that mean? So I think I know what happened, because originally I had if let and it created this right here, but then when I took it off, I'm sitting there thinking, why is it not working? Now why is it gonna say it's working now? Alright, cool. So I need to get rid of this because we're not doing that anymore, and I could just probably do that. Sorry, it took me a second there to figure out what the hell was happening. So let's go ahead and run it and see if it works. That's not gonna do much, but we want to make sure the coin is on the screen, and it's not on the screen. It's just something is not working. Huh. Beautiful. Alright, so I figured out why it didn't generate. So hopefully you guys figured it out too. Well, in order for it to happen, we have to call the method, and well, we need to generate coin. So generate coin, else it won't know to generate it. So that's what we're missing. Simple stuff. Oh my god, it works, but wow, is that coin too big? So I need to get a smaller coin because that coin is way too big. Where is that website? So when I downloaded it, I see what I did. I downloaded a 512 one. So that was an oversight. So I'm probably gonna go with the 24 one and change that. Because wow, is that big? So I'm gonna go here and see if I can delete it. Oops, not what I want. I remove selected asset. Remove. Alright, cool. Let me go to my downloads folder and see if that fixes it. Cool. Alright. Now let's rerun it. Alright, now it's too small. Holy hell. Alright. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and go with a 64 this time. Alright, so let's go back to assets. I guess this is a trial thing to do. Alright, so let's try this one. This is a 64 one. It might be too small. 512 is just too big. It's not too bad. You could go bigger, but if you want to, I think I'm gonna try the 128 and see how big that is, out of curiosity at this point. Because that one's not too bad. That's a 64. And this is a 128, so let me pull it out. So let's go in here, remove it, and I am going to drag the 128 in and run it. The reason I created this video is because I don't think we'll yeah. Oh, so you can decide which one you want. I'll keep it like that. The thing is with the video, the reason I created the video is because I highly doubt that we'll finish all this in class due to the internet speed slowing us down, at least for 5 of us. All right, so we got this going here. All right, cool. Let's move on then. Let's go back to our code. Let's see if we could get the ideas. See if we could get the icon to move to the left at least. Let's see if we could manage that. So we'll come down here and we'll do let move left, or whatever you want to call it, equals. We need an action, so you could call it SK action. And we'll do move by. So we're going to do left to right. So kind of what we did at the top up here. We did a dx, but now we're going to do x colon. Actually, I don't like this populated stuff here. So actually I grabbed the wrong one. I want move, not move by. So let's go back here. We want this one down here. I grabbed the wrong one the first time. So our x value, our CG float will be, I'll do -300. We'll try and see if that works. Our float, oops, will be 0, and a duration for now will be 2. And then we need to say, what's the name of the object? Coin. Sprite node is coin. Dot run, and we pass in the value up here, move left. It's barking at me about something here. Let's stop that and run it. Let's see if that works. And look at that. All right, so now here's the other problem that we have. And remember, this is just a demo of getting us prepped to actually write the application. This is just preparing us how to understand physics and understand how it works. And then once we understand that, the rest of it will be pretty easy to go in, grab our images. So I have a list of images that you can download in my GitHub account that we'll be able to use. And there's different ones, so everyone will have a different image if you want to, and so forth. So we need to figure out how that keeps going, okay? So that'll be important. So let me hit stop. Come back down to our code. Let's see what we have to do. So we have our let coin here. Add our coin. We have our let move left, which is fine. Which we're going to change this. I think we're going to change this a little bit differently. So we're going to use variables for this. So let's do this right here. So set up variables to handle the direction. All right, so we'll do coin dot position. So we'll grab the position equals CG point. There we go. And we'll pass an x. We'll do size dot width divided by 2 plus, we'll grab the coin size. So we'll do coin dot size dot width. We'll grab the width divided by 2. Oops, 2. I'm a y colon 0. And let's see if we need to make a change here. So we have let move equals move by. So we need to change this around to fit this. So instead of -300, we need to come down here and do size dot width. All right. And then for our y direction, let's see here. Just gonna change this around a little bit. And let's come over here. Actually, let's do the width minus coin. Oops, if I can spell dot size dot width. So we want to do a little math there, comma. Now we could do our y. Do y colon 0. Oops. Then we could do our duration, which is 2. We could just remain the same. We're going to change this right here around a little bit. So let's get rid of this and let's do coin.run. Let's do sk action like we did before. Dot. Now we're going to do a sequence because we need a sequential set of steps to run. So let's see here. We have actions. So where it says actions, oops, we could type in move left, and we could do comma sk action dot remove from the parent. So we want to remove this from the parent. Got a little bark in there. I'm not too concerned. Not yet. It usually delays. So we made some changes here, a little bit. Let coin equals sk sprite node. Image name. Let's see that. That's going to stay the same. We set up a variable to do the position. We did let move left and then coin. So let's see if this makes a difference. Run it. Alright, so something didn't work because as you see here, it didn't work because the coin's not even there. So let's stop this and see what's going on. What did I do wrong? So what is missing? So let's put a negative in front of this. This, I think this right here is what we needed to match everything else. Let's see if that works. Alright, so it did do that. It did work. So let's change the speed a little bit, like maybe 5. So it goes a little bit slower. There we go. So when you increase the duration, it slows down the speed of how fast the coin's going to cross. So think about this. If you want to have different levels, you can increase the speed of the duration. So you'll do the duration of how fast it moves across. So that's the physics aspect of it. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. So that's good. So we got something going here. So we need to change add some other stuff here. So we have our, just verifying what we got going here. We got this position going here. I'll just put a little note down here. Set the direction of the coin and speed. So we should be good there. So I'll hit enter here. And now let's do some other stuff. So what we need to do is think about, I have it. So we need to think about the height up here. So when things come across, we need to figure out how to add multiple coins and what does that look like. All right, so let's do this. We'll say setting the height structure. Beautiful. All right, so we'll come down here and do let max y equals size. Well, let's see, what can we call it? Maximum, you could call max y equal size dot height, and we'll divide it by 2 so that we could do 2 of them. Coin dot size dot height, and a lot of this is just playing around with it and seeing if this is going to even work. So we'll do minimum. This will be y equals, we'll do a negative size dot height. So a lot of times this is just stuff I'm thinking of or we're thinking of, and then we just need to mess around with it as we did previously. So we'll do the size dot height and we'll divide it by 2, and now we'll set the range. So we'll say range equals maximum y minus minimum y. Okay, and then we'll do let coin y, I don't know, not a great name, coin y equal maximum y minus the CG, I know we get some Error message is coming up. CG float, and then we'll do the arc for random. So which is a random, like a random number that you want. Actually, I got the wrong one. So let's see here. So we should get arc for random uniform. So I don't know if it's there. For random uniform, yeah. All right, so we'll grab the uniform one. It is a we use a integer 32, sorry, integer 32, and then we'll pass in the range value. All right, so range. All right, so something's sparking because I did something wrong. It looks like it's not a prefix. All right, so what did I do? Height dot size. I did do divided by 2, but it doesn't like it for some reason. All right, let's see if that works. The good thing is it succeeded. All right, so didn't make any boo-boos here. So now what we need to do is, let me think about it. See if we could generate multiple points. Okay, so let's copy this and let's call this function 3 times and stop it and run it and see if we get multiple coins. All right, so something didn't work. What I wanted to have is a coin here, a coin there, a coin there, but must have a problem somewhere. So let's do another one, see if that's the problem, but I don't think it is. All right, so we got a little problem. Is what I want to have is multiple coins going across, not just one coin. So let me see what's happening. What did I do wrong? So here's what I'm thinking is it doesn't know that it has to go across, because what's happening is it calls it and then it goes, the one works it and then it keeps calling it, but we should maybe put a like a time feature in there, a time function maybe. So let's see if that works. So let's go put our variable up here and do var, and we'll call it timer. We'll call it game timer. Game time, duh. And we'll call it timer, question mark. All right, game scene has no initializers, yeah, whatever. All right, so game time, timer, you can call it anything you want to. That's what I called it. So when I come down to land shark, that makes no sense. Should be land coin, whatever, but that's fine. So set up time. So we'll probably want to remove these guys here eventually as well, because now what we're gonna do is in our timer, I'm thinking we'll generate coins. So let me remove this here because we're gonna do something to generate it to happen automatically for us. So, so game time and equals timer dot scheduled timer, and so we have all these intervals. So time interval, so forth. So one. How many repeats that we have? We'll put, true. Hit enter. Sorry. Is there any blocks? Let's see here. Block colon timer. I think. Let's make it lowercase. And so actually let me control Z that, make sure, and do this right here. So we have in, and what we should be able to do is we had generate coins, so we should be able to do self, because we want it to happen automatically, generate coin, and that should do what we had here before. So it generates that automatically for us based off the timer. And I don't know. Let's see if this works. Probably won't. You should take a few tries. All right, there's one. Oh, okay. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. I don't like how they're going across the screen in the same order. I would prefer them to be kind of all over the place, but we'll fix that later. The key is it's working not exactly how I thought it would. There might be something that I could change somewhere. But let's see, what am I thinking here? Timer. I don't think the touch begin will be a problem. We'll have to play around with it. I'm not worried about it right now. This is barking. I mean, this might be the problem because this guy right here is barking. Visualization amenable value coin Y was never used. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I didn't use value coin Y anywhere. Why didn't I use it? We set it, but we didn't use it. Maybe because, let me think about this. We set it. I was supposed to use it in the position, which, oh, son of a gun. Right here, I had 0. And this might be why we had that problem. So do coin Y. Now it should quit barking. Maybe. Alright. Let's stop this and run it. Maybe this fixes our problem right here. Ah, look at that. Awesome. So that fixed our problem. Yeah, it's going through. I don't want it to go through there. Exactly. So we created 2 problems. Well, we fixed one problem, then we generate another problem. That's usually how it works. So you see how the coins are going through here? That's a problem. So we want them to be higher. So I have to fix that in another video. So that right there will end that node on a good note. So we did get some good stuff generated here, guys. So that's Physics 101. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.